Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red this Wednesday morning. God's glorious blessing upon us again today. Thank you, Father. Luke chapter 12. Under these circumstances, after so many thousands of people had gathered together that they were stepping on one another, he began saying to his disciples first of all, and then in red, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. So Jesus had gathered the crowd, thousands of people stepping on one another, and the intention of the scribes and the Pharisees was to trip him and trap him. They had become his enemy because all they wanted to do was to destroy him, to remove him from the earth. And this is the Jewish leadership, and they want to remove Jesus, who is a thorn in their side, from the earth. And Jesus says to, first of all, his disciples, he says to them, beware. And to be aware means to be on your guard, to make sure, to be mindful, to be extra diligent. It gives the impression that you need to be on tender hooks, making sure that like the meerkat, you're aware of every move, because every grain of word that they say, Jesus says, beware of the leaven of the scribes and the Pharisees. Beware of them, because the hypocrisy in them is there. And so the idea of leaven is the truth that they present or the teaching that they give. And so in many heresies, there is a sense in which there's an element of truth, but there's a twist to the heresy. When you want to kill a rat, you put rat poison down and you mostly give it grain, and then you just give it a little bit of poison. And if you didn't give it the grain, the rat wouldn't eat it. But Jesus is saying that these Pharisees and scribes who are trying to destroy the message that he is presenting to the people, the message of salvation, he's saying to his disciples, beware, make sure of every grain that you listen to, because every grain, every aspect of it, you have to make sure that it doesn't contain any poison in it. Anything that they present to you, beware of the leaven of the scribes and the Pharisees. And many people have been seduced, even in our day, of teaching that has sent them to a prison without bars. Many Christians are driven by guilt and fear. And many people are misled by others because they listen to their lies, because these ones are skilled in seducing people's minds. And they use all kinds of ingredients to do it. You know, there are certain people that have the capacity to almost mesmerize other people. And even though they're wrong, they end up looking right. Even though they're doing bad, it seems like it's good. There's a capacity within them. And Jesus is saying, beware of those ones. And you know them by their fruits. People that say they can do things, but they never do them. They can't do them. People say they've got things, but they haven't got them. People say they're going to go places, but they don't go there. Beware, Jesus says, of the leaven of the scribes and the Pharisees. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.